it's Arshi. I'm just making a quick video about something I did last night. I actually tried fluid art and I decided to use black color. You see the painting is behind me right here on a 10 by 10 canvas, and I'm so glad that I did not use a bigger canvas for this, because I was experimenting on a 10 by 10. Look at this. Do you see those bubbles? Okay. Now those are bubbles. Those are bubbles, meaning that is a fail. You don't want these bubbles, man. So I was just commenting on someone's video and they were asking if they should use a heat gun or if they should use a torch. And I would highly recommend a torch, and not just any torch or any lighter, but you actually need the culinary torch. So it's about $34 to $40 on Amazon. You can find some for $24 to $25. I saw one for $34 at Canadian Tires. But I also got one question from someone. They were asking me what is the difference between a cell and a bubble. Now, these are cells, these big black holes in the design that come up. Those are cells. Okay, so I did move the camera around to get like a better picture for you. Let me just move all this. So I've used acrylic, I've used these paints, and you know, they've been in my garage for quite a while now, so they were a little thick, but I did add some floetrol to these to thin them out and to make them a little more watery and a little more you know, better consistency. Like you can just see these are old paints and I really don't want to throw them out, so I was just trying to thin them out with the floetrol. And then I thought I would try to pour some on here and just try some fluid art. But this is a mistake. Like, this is what not to do. Now these bumps are from the floetrol. The floetrol has like pieces of it has clumps. It can get clumpy, right? Especially if you haven't used it in a while. So you have to shake it like really well, really well. Okay, you gotta shake it, and then and then you gotta mix it in these cups with your paint. So that's the whole idea of flow painting. Now to get these cells, I'm gonna use a chopstick. To get these cells, these cells, these are called cells. To get these cells, you need to use either silicone drops, or you can use dishwashing liquid. I use dishwashing liquid. I had no silicone. There's no silicone in this painting because I don't have any. I go to order some actually. So I just wanted to show you an example of a bad painting, like a bad flow art painting that has gone terribly wrong. So you can learn, right? Now this is all dry, right? It's not wet, it's all dry. So it's a fail because of these bubbles. Even like when it was wet and I try to poke like the needles, like look at the close-up of me like trying to poke holes with a needle in the bubbles, and it's just gonna leave these holes. Like, you know, it's not gonna pop those bubbles. I thought it would, and then you know what? On top of that, I used a heat gun, which was a really bad idea, because as I was using the heat gun, like this was having like lines on it, and I thought my canvas would be set on fire, or the paint would, like, something would go wrong. You know when you make tea with milk and you have like a layer of milk on top and you have to use your finger or a spoon to like flake it off? That's what happened. You know when you warm milk up, there's like a layer of milk that almost looks like plasticky. That's exactly what was happening with my painting with a heat gun. So do not use a heat gun. I do not recommend it. Please invest in a butane torch. And I'm not blaming the dishwashing liquid because it was just an experiment. But it's a little too late to be popping these bubbles, okay? So this is a failed project, and I just wanted you to take a look at it, that what a failed project looks like. And now to avoid these clumps, can you see? To avoid these clumps, you can have clumps in Flo Art. Your work has to be like this. It has to be like completely, you see that? Like flat, like you can have these bumps and these like bubbles and stuff, okay? Now there's another painting I'm doing, but that is abstract, you know? See that? Like, this is abstract. I'm using copper, I'm using gold, you know, I'm using different textures. This is a totally different form of art. With Flo Art, you can't do that. And this is abstract. This is not Flo Art. So I just wanted to make this video. Maybe I could like educate someone, and you know, maybe you can please not make these mistakes. So please don't use a heat gun on your project. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. You can use a blow dryer if you're trying to get like those ocean waves, that kind of effect. But please don't use a heat gun for Flo Art. It's just like, I'm begging you guys, because I've ruined this painting, and this is like an example of what I've done. I have the whole process on Facebook. I put it on like the way I did it and everything, but it's too bad because I kind of liked it, you know? It was looking good. It's just black and orange, just two colors, and it was actually coming along. Till I saw those bubbles and I said, okay, I can't sell this. This is not, no one's gonna buy this. So I guess I'm gonna just have to put this in my kitchen or something. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this video. Hope you learned something from this. Please subscribe to my channel, comment, subscribe. Let's talk about art. Let's talk about anything you want to talk about. See you soon. Bye.